Phenomenological research is thought of as both a philosophy and a method of research. It's philosophical because an individual is always interacting with the environment. It is commonly used in nursing research. Phenomenological research is qualitative research. The philosophical origin of qualitative research is interpretive and humanistic, as is phenomenological research. The basis of knowing is through discovery and understanding in qualitative research. Likewise, in phenomenological research, the researcher is attempting to discover and understand an experience. Qualitative research is subjective, and the researcher gets involved in the study. In phenomenology, the researcher's experiences and interpretation influence the data, making it subjective research. The outcome of phenomenological research can be satisfying to the researcher because they were involved in the research, making it qualitative. The generalized steps to conducting phenomenological research include determining a phenomenon that has been observed, reflecting on the essential themes that. While the basic structure remains similar, there are several views to conducting phenomenological research that have been developed over the years. Edmund Husserl was a mathematician whose position was that phenomena make up the world of experience but cannot be explained through causal relations. Rather, they must be examined subjectively and requires the researcher to set aside their own views of the phenomenon through bracketing. Another example comes from Martin Heidegger, who was a student of Husserl. He expanded the goal of phenomenology to include the interpretation of the lived experiences. This is relevant because people are shaped by their individual experiences. The study, titled The Lived Experiences of Nurses Caring for Dying Pediatric Patients by Dana L. Cristillo, utilized yet another model of phenomenological research by Van Manen. There are 6 steps to this model. Step 1, identify a phenomenon of interest. Step 2, conduct an investigation of the phenomenon as a lived experience. Step 3, reflect on illuminated essential themes that characterize this phenomenon. Step 4, describe the phenomenon through the use of coding. Step 5, maintain a strong relation to the phenomenon to provide rigor to the research project. Step 6, balance the context by stepping back to evaluate the wholeness. The challenge with phenomenological research is its subjectivity. This research type looks at lived experiences. To analyze subjective material is a challenge. Bracketing is a term used to be able to set aside one's own perspectives when looking at research. The idea of embodiment is the unity of the body and the mind that eliminates the idea of subjective and objectivity. This thought argues that bracketing. There are some limitations to phenomenological research. Generalizability is one of them. Participants are often selected in order to meet the needs of a particular study. Care needs to be taken with this method when choosing participants, selection methods, context, data generation, and analysis methods in order for the findings to be generalizable. Another is bias. This concludes our presentation on phenomenology. Shown here are references used to make the presentation. Thank you for your time.